Hello, Little Mouse, Chapter 20, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction written and narrated by Mira Rose. Artwork by CandyFluffs on Instagram. She also has her store. Go check her out. Very cute stuff. If you haven't already, you can find the previous 19 chapters of the story by following the links in the description box below, or using the playlist on this channel. Now then, if you haven't subscribed and hit the bell for notifications, go ahead and do that. We're at chapter 20, folks. And leave a like and a comment. If you aren't sure what to comment, put a good partner. Now then, please enjoy Hello, Little Mouse, Chapter 20. Adrien Agreste as Cat Noir, with his girlfriend. For the first half of the movie, something was off in the room, and Cat Noir couldn't pinpoint it. He was curled up with Marinette, and they'd already eaten, so he wasn't hungry. The television wasn't too loud either. Was he too warm but didn't realize it because of the suit? He hadn't de-transformed because he didn't want Plague to ransack the cheese order Tom got in for a wedding this weekend. What was it? What was off? And then, as he laughed at a joke, he realized Marinette was especially quiet tonight. Hesitating, Cat grabbed the remote, paused the movie, and looked down as Marinette straightened. "What's wrong, little mouse?" he asked, returning the question in her eyes. Well... She pulled herself off him, looking past him before locking eyes. "What makes a good partner?" "That's a surprise." "Like, romantically?" Cat tilted his head to the side. "Why is Ladybug a good partner?" "What, you want an essay?" Cat Noir cracked a smile. He could answer in his sleep, regardless of how unexpected the question was. "She has my back. I trust her." "What else?" He shrugged. "I've got lots, but..." He leaned in. "Don't want to make you jealous, darling." She bit her lip. "What if she kept a secret from you?" Cat straightened. "I'm sure she'd have her reasons." "A big secret?" "And?" He shrugged. "Even if it makes her a hypocrite?" Cat couldn't help but laugh at that one. "Aren't we all?" Marinette, her face still clouded with something he couldn't discern, smiled. "I think you're the best partner. You know that?" "Why, thank you, little mouse." He pressed a hand to his chest, lowering his head. "Movie?" "Honestly?" She wrinkled her nose. "Oh, she's so cute." "Not feeling it." Shame. "Games?" "Games?" Tom echoed from the kitchen. "Oops." "Exploding kittens?" Marinette yelled back. She wiggled her eyebrows and bit her lip as she stared Cat down, and he couldn't help but laugh. She had no idea how cute she could be, did she? Cat Noir heard her father's yell of triumph, and that lonely warmth he'd grown used to over the past few months encompassed him. This was it. This was what he wanted. This is what he'd always wanted, despite the needle prick that it wasn't his family. Not yet, at least. Tom and Sabine knew he doubled as Adrien now, and they fully supported their daughter's small brushes with justice, despite voicing their concerns. This was it. This was love. And all because of a little mouse and a homework delivery. "Hey, Cat?" Marinette caught his wrist as he wrapped his fingers around the balcony railing, ready to go home. Night fell an hour ago, and Natalie was sure to check up on him soon. "Yeah?" "Mind if, She swallowed. "Mind if Ladybug stops by tonight?" He let go, stitching his eyebrows together. To visit you? Why would he care? At your place. Cat tilted his head, mouth open as he sucked on his teeth. At my place? He echoed. What did she mean? She knows you're Adrien, Cat. His pulse stilled, stealing his heat. Ladybug does? His voice sounded like someone else's. Marinette nodded. Yeah. Sorry. Did you tell her? He tried his best to not make it sound like an accusation. No, but... She looked away, letting go of his wrist. Just leave the window open, okay? I suppose there isn't an option for tomorrow afternoon, is there? He sighed and ran his fingers through his hair. Huh? Nothing. Come here. He placed his hands around the sides of her head and kissed her crown. Don't worry about this, princess. It'll work out. She didn't say anything, but nodded. His heart fluttered, but it wasn't its normal goodbye pattern. Ladybug knew. Ladybug knew he was Adrien. He didn't know how he felt about that. It didn't matter, did it? Just because she knew didn't mean he got to learn hers. Despite what they promised each other, they never stood on level ground. More so when she became the guardian. So, tomorrow? It was her turn to cup his face. Yeah, I'll think of something to keep the eyes away. Okay. Remember, window. Unlocked. Yes, little mouse. He bent at the waist, pressing his lips to hers. Good night. Good night, Cat Noir. He left her with a smile, but dropped the facade as soon as he was a rooftop away. So few words, and yet a great revelation. He hadn't been this nervous since he didn't know. Plag was right. Cheese is easier than relationships. Speaking of, he'd better swing by Leon's and pick up some cheese. The little guy must be hungry. It would all work out. He and Ladybug always made it through each trial. Whatever was going to happen would be all right. He still had Marinette. He still had his happy ending. Even if his partner hurt him, he'd still have his little mouse. Thank you so much for listening. Chapter 21 is on the way. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos for more fan fiction, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!